Hello everyone. Let's talk about taking user input. We have a scanner class that provides methods for reading input values. And when we're creating an object from a scanner class, we are passing in a object system.in, which allows us to read input stream. So the syntax for creating a scan object is first of all declaration scanner object variable scan equals to new. Whenever we're creating a new object, we're using the new keyword, and we're creating from the class scanner with argument system_in. So this is an argument that we are feeding into this class to create a new object when we create a new object. And there is a variety of input methods like next line, read the whole line that the user provides. And let us create an example of that. So first of all, I'm creating a scanner. Scanner. And it will be loaded automatically from java.util. Scanner, you can call it scan or you can call it input, equals to new scanner system.in. And at this point, somewhere while I was writing this line of code, IntelliJ automatically imports the right scanner object. Sorry, the right scanner class. It is in the library util. It contains classes for loading, for input streams, and so on, for parsing. And the advantage of IntelliJ is that you really don't have to input it by hand. In fact, whenever IntelliJ stops collaborating with you and stops helping you choosing the right package or completing your variables, it means that you are programming in the wrong place. That is out of the bounds of the appropriate method or class, for example. All right, now I need a string variable, str, which will be equal to input dot next line. So I'm calling my input object, and I'm calling the method next line. That is to wait for input from the user and take it, whatever the input is. And that will be my string. Next, I'm going to define a variable integer number. And just for fun, I'm going to separate declaration and assignment. My number will be equal to input dot nextInt. And just to see what we did, let us produce the output. Your string is str plus your number is num. And I have to have a plus here, number. I'm formatting my output string to be nice. And here we go. Let's run it, see what happens. So it's waiting for me to enter an input. I did not give any prompts that I should do. And I'll say hello. And my number is 5. Your string is hello, your number is 5. So everything seemed to work quite well. And Now, let me give you a little bit of warning. str2 equals to input dot next line. And then I'm going to say your next string is string 2. All right, bear with me. This is important because sooner or later you're gonna run into it. Here we are. First I need to enter a string. Hello, number 5. Oops, the program finished working. So I was going to have string 2, ask the user for string 2, and then show string 2. The program finished working, but it never asked me for my string. So what's going on here? Looks like my string was empty. My second string is empty. That's not quite right. So what happened over here is that we were asking for an integer, and we had an integer. In the input stream, there is an invisible end of the line symbol in the end of every line. And nextInt ignores this input, this new line symbol, and hence it's picked up by the next invocation of an input method. So the value of string 2 is actually a new line symbol, and then it is stripped. The new line is stripped by the way the next line works, and then it's empty. So that's how we ended up with an empty. First of all, we weren't able to enter the string value second time, and we ended up with an empty out. So maybe I should make it a little bit more readable. Enter a string. That would be a prompt for the input, for the first input. Enter a number, integer. And last time it's gonna be enter a string again. So let's make sure it works and we understand how it works. Enter a string. Enter an integer. Well, never ask for another string. So how to deal with this? How to deal with this is to have an input statement that will take invoke input method that will take that new line character and absorb it. So input dot next line, or just next, does not really matter. So it's gonna pick the new line character and not do anything with it. It will be immediately garbage collected because we are not saving this value. But that way I will be able to get my next input correctly. Enter an integer and enter another string. So now the program does what I want it to do. Now this may be a little bit cryptic why there is this issue with new lines. The next line automatically strips the new line symbol. So in the end of this string that I was inputting, there is a new line symbol. Next line reads this string, automatically removes the new line symbol and works with this string. Now when I invoke input.nextInt, It's reading an integer, but it's not reading the new line symbol that is present over here. So without this command, there is like something in the stream that is scanning out there. So when input dot next line is called again, it's grabbing that and stripping the new line symbol and ending up with an empty string. So this is just something you need to be aware of when you are taking input as both strings and integers, and the numeric inputs, they don't take care of the new line symbol. So you, after numeric inputs, if you want to enter something else, then you better take care of the new line symbol.